Well, New Year's Eve is just a few days away, which means all kinds of parties are right around the corner. So today we are joined by David and Alexis from thēstudio North America. You want to talk about elevating a New Year's Eve party. Wait till you see how they elevated our studio. David, Alexis, good morning to both of you. Happy holidays. I walked in, I almost fell over. Wow.
Do you love it?
It's a presentation.
Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Awesome.
Okay, so somebody's throwing a New Year's Eve party. What would be the #1 piece of advice you would give them as far as decor?
Pick a theme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick a theme. Yeah.
Definitely.
And then build off that.
And let's talk about the trends as far as themes are concerned this year.
So you see a couple of them going on here right now. So that's someone that maybe couldn't make up their mind, but it's really trendy here in Southwest and in Arizona. And they're mixing retro disco with Western.
Yeah, I love that.
time.
It's very Arizona, but it's also very glamorous, right?
It is.
Right,
It is.
yeah.
You get all the glitz, but yet the humbleness of being here.
So when I talked to you guys last together, we were talking about wedding trends for the winter. Alexis, you were telling me that more is more.
Always.
Apparently that's the case for New Year's as well.
Yes,
is that right?
Absolutely. So that's why I said, like, picking a theme and then just really maximizing on that. So I think it's a lot easier when you have like some kind of idea, and then it's easier to really elevate that. So
Okay, well, let's start way over here. And Bobby, I'm sorry, I just cut right in front of you. I don't know that I would have ever put disco balls with some of the things you guys have incorporated as far as the Southwest. Tell me how you guys managed to bring this together.
A collaboration, a true collaboration. It really was. I wasn't kidding when I said two people that couldn't make up their mind. Yeah, and we see a lot of this actually for weddings as well that we do.
Okay.
The same theme. But it's New Year's, so it's glitzy. It brings in the music, the lights, everything.
we're in Arizona, so we want to obviously have that. Yeah, the Southwest.
And it's not
the
just like
desert.
any cactus, it's a neon cactus. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's a great point that you bring up, because you guys have got some of these natural elements, but talk to me about how you kind of pull it together with that neon cactus, right?
Yeah.
Something you just want, like a one staple, like LED light, some kind of, and that's what we used for this one. So without overdoing it, it just adds that little touch that you need.
On that note, let's talk about the cowhide here, because again, not something I would personally think to put with, say, disco balls, but this works beautifully. Help me understand how you guys tied that together.
I think it also just goes along with like the desert, I mean, I don't know, we just pulled elements out of what we think when we think of the desert, when we think of like the South. So
And I feel like you took something like kind of a flashy colored silver pillow.
Yeah.
And that kind of helped pull it together.
Right.
And sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 pieces to pull it all together,
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
you don't want to overdo it, so just 1 or 2 things.
No, we're not doing that.
Tell me about this idea, because I love this.
Yeah, so this is going to be our New Year's resolution, interactive little like activation that we're doing. So it's an easy thing for anyone at home that they can do. So just having your friends come over and everyone's mingling, and then just writing on the disc your New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
So and they can get ideas from others of like what they're
More of an experiential element that people do to bring you together. Some people play Jenga. We can do this, right?
There you go. And to your point, you could probably, if you go find a vinyl record of maybe a group that you absolutely love, right? And then you can have your friends write something that relates to that, or some kind of New Year's resolution.
That's a theme in itself, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the glasses. Are these kind of champagne, they're kind of cups versus the flutes, right?
And they can go for either or. They can do for your champagne or for your martini glasses. But the main thing is that we have the little charms on here, so it's a nice way to like personalize any kind of glassware at your party. So
and that brings in like the Great Gatsby era, which is another theme. Speaking of that, with the coupe.
Yeah, you guys really pulled it together. It's just stunning to me. Let's move back this way, because the New Year's Eve pillow also, again, that's like one thing you can buy to really jazz up, what seems to be a simple space.
It is, and Home Goods will do it. We'll do it for you, but New Year's Eve can turn into anything. You could write anything on that pillow. But
yeah, and then again, back to the natural elements as we pull it all back together. Putting it with the disco ball, brilliant.
You like that? Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yes.
You guys tell me about the studio, because I think that a lot of people, you know, see all of this and say, can I just hire you guys? Tell us about the different events that you guys do.
We do everything from experiential, immersive, where we would put this setting and you would have a full-on dinner for 10 to 20 in a disco setting if you wanted, or outside in a Western setting. But we do everything from experiential, full creative. So if you can't come up with, if you're not creative, it's kind of what we do, and what we're known for is bring in a little extraordinary to your ordinary.
Help you execute.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So weddings, 16th birthday, quinceañeras.
All of it.
All
Bar
of it.
mitzvahs,
We
you
can
name
scale
it.
it up, we can scale it down, whatever you need.
Awesome. You guys give us great ideas. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us
Happy
again.
New Year to both of you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.